Is McDonald's more expensive in Australia than the USA? Let's be honest, everyone loves McDonald's. Whether it's your guilty pleasure or your go-to travel meal when you're not feeling adventurous, that golden arch is recognized worldwide. But have you ever wondered how much you're actually paying for it in different countries? Specifically, how does McDonald's in Australia compare to the USA in terms of price? Is it more expensive? Is the portion size smaller? Do the Aussies have some secret McFlurry we don't know about? Well, that's exactly what we're digging into in this video. We'll break down burger prices, meal combos, local menu items, and even the hidden costs you may not notice at first, like sauces and upgrades. Plus, we'll look at whether Aussies are actually getting better quality or just paying more. If you've ever lived in or traveled between Australia and the US or plan to, this video could actually help you budget smarter and avoid the classic, oops, I just spent $25 on nuggets situation. So stick around till the end. You'll be surprised where the value truly is. And don't forget, if you've ever had a strange McDonald's experience in Australia or the USA, share it in the comments. Also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy practical real-world comparisons with a fun Aussie twist. Alright, let's dig in figuratively. Not into fries yet. Australia versus USA. The Big Mac battle. First up, the Big Mac, the global symbol of fast food economics. In the USA, the average price of a Big Mac is around $5.50, depending on your state. In Australia, that same Big Mac clocks in at about 7.40 Australian dollars. Now before you yell, that's cheaper in the US. Remember, currency exchange matters. As of mid-2025, $1 is about 1.48 Australian dollar, which means that $5.50 becomes about 8.14 Australian dollars. So technically, the Aussie Big Mac is slightly cheaper in local purchasing terms. And it's a big but, portion size and what comes with it can differ. The Australian version might sometimes feel smaller, but the ingredients are often fresher, with more emphasis on locally sourced beef and lettuce. So maybe you pay the same but you're chewing on a cow that grew up just down the road. Meal combos. What's the real damage? Let's talk combo meals, because who really walks into Macca's and just orders a burger? In the US, a typical combo meal, say a quarter pounder with fries and a drink, costs about $9.50. In Australia, expect to pay around 14.50 Australian dollars for the same combo. Again, at first glance, the US wins, right? But after currency conversion, the US meal is actually around 14 Australian dollars, almost identical. But here's the kicker. Portion size again matters. In the US, you're more likely to get a larger soft drink and a heavier portion of fries, especially in states like Texas where the fries feel like a potato farm in a bag. In Australia, while the size is modest, there's less sugar in the soft drinks, and the packaging tends to be more eco-conscious. So, are you paying more for size in the US or paying less for health in Australia? Depends what you value, gluttony or gut health. Local menu items. Who does it better? Alright, here's where things get interesting. Local menu specials. In the US, you might find a double bacon smokehouse burger or a seasonal pumpkin spice McFlurry. Australia, on the other hand, has items like the chicken parmy burger, Aussie Angus, and get ready for this: spicy sticky barbecue glazed tenders. These local items are often a little pricier. Some limited edition burgers go up to 15 Australian dollars just for the sandwich. And that's before you even glance at fries. But they're often considered higher quality, almost fast casual restaurant level. Some Australians even say, I'd rather go to Macca's than pay $22 for a hipster burger at a pub. Fair point. So while US McDonald's tends to cater more to classic American cravings, Australian Macca's tries to flirt with restaurant-level gourmet without completely abandoning its fast food soul. Add-ons and extras. The hidden fees. Now let's talk sneaky costs. Ever added bacon? Sauce? In the USA, these extras might cost you 30 to 50 cents USD each. In Australia, try $1 to $1.50 AUD per add-on. Want a different bun? Extra sauce? Welcome to the add-on Olympics. Even asking for tomato sauce, yes, ketchup, can cost 50 cents in some Australian stores. You heard that right. The land down under charges for ketchup like it's imported red gold. Meanwhile, in many parts of the US, ketchup is free and overflowing. So if you're a sauce lover, this could tip the scale for you. Drinks and desserts. Who's sweeter? Here's a shocker. Soft drink prices in Australia are often more expensive with smaller serving sizes but less sugar. The sugar tax in Australia is real and that trickles down to your cup. In the US, you'll get refillable 32-ounce cups that could float a canoe. For the same price, Australians get a medium paper cup with no refills, but maybe that's better for your arteries? On the dessert side, McFlurries in both countries are popular, but Aussie flavors like Cadbury Caramello or Tim Tam McFlurries add a bit more flair. But portion-wise, the US McFlurry wins. That cup is huge and sometimes so dense it might survive a fall off a roof. Australians, however, may find theirs more balanced and less of a sugar bomb. Service, cleanliness, and seating. This might be a surprise category, but it matters. In the US, service is fast and often rushed, efficient but not always personal. In Australia, Macca's staff are often young, polite, and trained to smile, even when you mess up the order and change your mind 3 times. Also, Australian McDonald's stores are often cleaner, more modern, and some even include McCafe sections that feel like a legitimate cafe. Some Macca's locations in Sydney or Melbourne even have table service and touchscreen ordering systems more advanced than your average airport kiosk. Overall value, what are you really paying for? So what's the takeaway? Yes, Australian McDonald's might appear more expensive at first glance, but when you factor in currency exchange, fresher ingredients, cleaner dining environments, and unique local options, you might be getting more bang for your buck than you thought. In the USA, quantity and value meals rule, and for families or road trippers, it's the perfect pit stop. But if you want a slightly more premium fast food experience with the chance of sitting next to a pensioner having a flat white at McCafe, Australia wins on experience. Final thoughts. So the next time you're choosing between a $14 Big Mac combo in Sydney and a $9 one in California, think beyond the dollar sign. Are you there for the size, the flavor, the Instagram pic, or just the fries? Let us know in the comments. Which country's McDonald's do you prefer and why? Have you ever experienced sticker shock or an unexpected win at Macca's in Australia? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like if this helped you or made you laugh at least once, and share it with someone who always ends up eating McDonald's while traveling. Thanks for watching, and hey, don't forget the sauce. Unless you're in Australia. Then maybe bring your own.